Be prepared and be prepared. I just want to give you a code. Do not let anyone kill you. And do not revenge. But in that situation of somebody trying to kill you, know that you have the right in the law of nature of God to protect yourself. It's not that you are genuinely form this weapon against your fellow human beings. No. Because what I'm trying to say is that remember, some people want to destroy this world. And the last time I remember before I started, doing the work that God set me to do, which is my time is not now. Fact, this is not my time yet to start working, but I just have to do. I just have to. I just have. I just can't help it, But protect yourself. In fact, last time I remember is that we are here to stop the end and the people that want to end this world. But if we did not succeed, one thing I know for sure is that the end is the will of God. Pure. There's no going back on it. The end is the will of God. And the one thing you need to thank God for God being God. Because this world, internal life, is who we already are. From the day God gave you life, you are already internal. But the internal means who is in the back of the light determines how your internal life will roll. Remember those that is caged and locked in hell, which I call the thick darkness. They are internal. They live forever. But if you ever find yourself in hell, your internal life is hell. But if you ever find yourself in the right hand of God, your internal life is amazing. So what I'm trying to tell you now is nothing but choose God. God is so amazing. A perfect God who did not appear in the sky and say, hey, worship me or go to hell. He did not do that. This is to show you who God really is. He did not come out in the sky and say, everybody, I am God. Bow or go to hell. No, he did not do it. The only thing he did is giving you choice. And that choice is the problem that we have been facing till today. Is that choice that God gave you. That choice that you made that shift you out from your destiny. That choice that God gave you that made you a God. Choice made you a God. But thank God for Jesus, who taught us how to pray. I'm not talking about the one that religion taught you. It's simple. Jesus taught us that when we are praying, we should demand for the will of God. That is the prayer, the highest prayer that can save any soul anywhere you are. Remember, ask and it shall be given. Do not blame those who said be careful. Be careful for what you wish for. You know why? Because thoughts is a generous God that grants wishes to the evil one and even to the good one. Oh, thought. Why wouldn't thought just relate with other of himself living in another human bodies to negotiate peace? But thought did not do that because of the choice. Because of the choice. The same thought is in the head of Putin, telling him what to do. And that same thought is in the head of the European Union, telling them what to do. So you see, thoughts are just like a different human beings living in air. Just like I am here, this person is here, this person is here, with different thinking, living in this air called life. That's how thought is in everybody. But at the end, Jesus taught us how to follow God because of the law of God, which is, he that killed by the sword shall die by the sword. It also means that life himself is a generous giver. And whatever you give life, he will give it back to you. And that is where karma comes out. I want to show you the life you are living in. So if you give a lot of love into this world, no matter what you are seeing, you are forever living being. You will reap what you sow. So tell me where God went wrong by giving mankind choice, and also did not come out to force mankind to worship him, which you know that he can do, just to come out in the cloud and everybody bows. If you don't bow, you go to hell. He did not do it. The only thing he did is just put his law, which is 2 laws. The law is, love your neighbor as you love yourself. It's still the same meaning that he that killed by sword shall die by sword. That same thing that you want them to do to you, you will love it. Do it to another person. That is still, he that killed by sword shall die by sword, when you translate it to the opposite side of it. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, please be prayerful in this hour. Prepare your house. Just know that angels can kill, because they will kill in the right hand of God, protecting what is right. Do not go and kill because you see war is coming, war is everywhere. You took a gun and go and kill your enemy. You are in trouble. But what I'm trying to tell you is, prepare to protect your house. Do not let anybody kill you just like that. Don't let anybody kill you. We have not finished enjoying this heaven that we are in. After everything, even if the war come, or we succeed to stop the war, stop the bomb and everything, whether it happen or not, there is a great future coming, full of prosperity, full of love, full of happiness, where nobody need to tell you about God again. You know God by yourself. That is where we are headed to. When they say that God will show himself, God, Jesus, will be with us forever. It's okay. It's just okay. But one thing I want to tell you is, God gave you a choice. And that choice is a problem. Unless you follow the leader, who is Jesus, who taught us how to pray, which is when you meet thought face to face and tell thought. Because thought is good, thought is bad, thought is with you, and thought is not with you, and thought is innocent. Because everything he is telling you the negative side and the positive side. At the end of the day, you that is not realizing that you are a master and a God that is assessing your thoughts. You did not know that you are the one assessing your thoughts. Now, you have made the wrong choice. That's why in my tribe we call the devil Ekwensu, because when you believe it, that is when you will start working against you. So much love, and know there is no other way but to pray and tell God, even let your will be done in my life. If I tell thought, please thought, let your will be done in my life. Because I know that thought knows it all. He knows it all. He will find a way good for me. So when you tell God, let your will be done in my life, he will